Hey there, coin collectors and history buffs. Welcome back to my channel Pocket Change Coins, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Top 1 coin, we're taking a closer look at a coin that may not seem like much at first glance but could actually hold incredible value if you know what to look for. We're talking about the United States Liberty 5 cents coin from 1964D. This classic coin, often overlooked by many, has a history and value that may just surprise you. So, stay with us until the end of the video to find out just how much this seemingly simple 5-cent coin is worth today. Let's set the stage by talking a bit about the historical context in which the 1964D Liberty 5 cents coin was minted. In 1964, the United States was experiencing a time of economic prosperity and change. The country had emerged from the post-World War II boom, and the 1960s were a period of cultural and political transformation. This was also a time when coin designs were being updated and modernized to reflect the changing times. The 1964D Liberty 5 cents coin is part of the classic Jefferson nickel series, which has been in circulation since 1938. The design of this coin features an image of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, who is known for his leadership in shaping the nation's early years and for authoring the Declaration of Independence. Jefferson's portrait on the obverse side of the coin is one of the most iconic and recognizable images in American numismatics. This side of the coin also includes the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year of minting, 1964, as well as the mint mark D, indicating that this particular coin was struck in the Denver Mint. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an image of Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, which represents his legacy as a founding father and as someone who championed the idea of a nation built on democracy and liberty. This classic reverse design has remained a signature feature of the Jefferson nickel for decades, making it instantly recognizable to coin collectors. Now, the 1964D Liberty 5 cents coin is relatively common when you look at it from a general perspective. Many of these coins were minted, and most of them were circulated widely, which means that finding one in average condition is not a rare occurrence. However, when it comes to rare and valuable coins, condition is everything. While this coin was produced in large numbers, the key to its value lies in its condition and certain specific characteristics that can make it stand out. What makes the 1964D Liberty 5 cents coin particularly interesting to collectors is the fact that it is part of a period in U.S. coinage where the production process was undergoing some changes. A number of factors, including subtle design variations and minting errors, can make some of these coins more valuable than others. For example, coins that were struck with slight misalignments, double strikes, or other minting imperfections can be incredibly rare and highly sought after in the numismatic world. These so-called error coins are often the ones that attract the most attention from serious collectors, and they can fetch impressive prices on the market. Another important factor that plays a role in the value of the 1964D Liberty 5 cents coin is its preservation. As with any coin, the condition it's in plays a major role in determining its worth. Coins that have been well preserved, free from heavy wear, scratches, or discoloration, are far more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. Coins that are in uncirculated or near-mint condition can command significantly higher prices, and collectors are always on the lookout for such specimens. So, just how much is this 1964D Liberty 5 cents coin worth? Well, it all depends on the coin's condition and any unique features it may have. While most 1964D nickels in average condition are worth only a few cents, a coin in exceptional condition, especially one that has been carefully preserved or contains an error, can fetch a truly remarkable price. In fact, if you have a 1964D Liberty 5 cents coin that is in mint or near mint condition, or if it happens to have an error or rare feature, it could be worth a staggering $111,100. Yes, you heard that right, $111,100 for a single coin. It's hard to believe, but it's true. That's the kind of value you could be sitting on if you have one of these rare coins in your collection. Imagine having this coin in your possession, tucked away in an old jar or passed down through generations. You might have just uncovered a hidden gem that could be worth more than most people ever expect from a 5-cent coin. So, if you're a coin collector, or if you've got an old collection of nickels sitting around, it might be worth taking a closer look. Who knows? You might just have a valuable 1964 D Liberty 5 cents coin on your hands. To wrap up, the United States Liberty 5 cents coin from 1964 D may seem like a simple and common piece of currency, but when you dig a little deeper, it reveals a fascinating story and potential for incredible value. Whether it's a coin with a unique minting error, an uncirculated specimen, or simply one in exceptional condition, this nickel has the potential to be a true treasure. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, get it appraised, you might be sitting on a fortune. Top 2 expensive coin. We've got a fascinating coin that you might have seen in your change but probably never realized just how much it could be worth. We're talking about the United States Liberty 5 cents coin from 1963 D. This coin may look like just another nickel, but there's a whole story behind it, and it could be worth a lot more than you think. Stick with us as we reveal the remarkable value of this historic coin. Let's start by setting the scene. In 1963, the United States was in the midst of a transformative time. It was a period of political change, cultural revolution, and economic growth. The country was entering the 1960s with great optimism, and the coinage from this era reflects the spirit of the times. The 1963 D Liberty 5 cents coin, part of the well-known Jefferson nickel series, is no exception. It might not have seemed special at the time it was minted, but over the years, this coin has become an object of interest for collectors and investors alike. The 1963 D Liberty 5 cents coin features the classic design that has been a hallmark of the Jefferson nickel series since its introduction in 1938. On the obverse, we see the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the author of the Declaration of Independence. Jefferson's likeness on U.S. coins is iconic, representing the foundation of the nation and the principles of democracy, freedom, and liberty. The coin includes the inscription Liberty and the year of minting, 1963, along with the mint mark D, which tells us that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an image of Jefferson's Virginia home, Monticello. This depiction is a tribute to Jefferson's legacy as an architect, philosopher, and statesman. The Monticello design on the reverse side has been an enduring feature of the Jefferson nickel for decades, making it easily recognizable to collectors and the general public alike. Now, you might be wondering, why is this seemingly ordinary 1963 D Liberty 5 cents coin so special? The truth is, this coin holds value not only because of its design but also because of a few key factors that can make it worth far more than its face value. While the 1963 D nickel was produced in large quantities and circulated widely, the real value comes from finding a specimen in outstanding condition. Like any other coin, the condition it's in plays a huge role in determining its worth. The 1963 D Liberty 5 cents coin, in particular, was produced during a time when many coins were heavily circulated, and many of them experienced wear and tear. But there are a few coins that were struck with greater care, and some that have managed to avoid the rough handling of everyday transactions. These coins are rarer and, of course, more valuable. If you happen to come across a 1963 D Liberty 5 cents coin in mint or near mint condition, you're looking at a true find. Coins in pristine condition with no significant signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration can be highly prized by collectors. The closer the coin is to its original state when it was minted, the higher the value, but there's more. In addition to the coin's condition, certain variations, like minting errors or unique features, can drive the price even higher. While the 1963 D coin is not known for widespread minting errors, there are always the occasional anomalies that make certain coins stand out. These could be anything from a slight misalignment in the strike to double dies or even unexpected design variations. Collectors are particularly drawn to these error coins, as they're one-of-a-kind pieces that add intrigue and uniqueness to a collection. So, how much could the 1963 D Liberty 5 cents coin be worth? The answer might surprise you. If you happen to have a 1963D nickel in excellent condition, or if you're lucky enough to find a specimen with an error, the value of the coin could be significantly higher than you might think. In fact, a well-preserved 1963D Liberty 5-cent coin could fetch an impressive $149,000. Yes, you heard that right, $149,000 for a single nickel. That's right, a coin that was once worth just 5 cents could now be worth almost $150,000, depending on its condition and any unique features it may have. It's a reminder of how the world of numismatics is filled with hidden treasures, and how sometimes, what seems like a small, unremarkable coin can be hiding a fortune. So, if you have any old coins lying around, especially nickels from the 1960s, be sure to take a closer look. You could be sitting on a rare and valuable piece of history. To wrap up, the 1963D Liberty 5-cent coin may seem like a small, ordinary coin, but with its historical significance, iconic design, and potential for rarity, it's one that's definitely worth paying attention to. Whether it's the pristine condition of the coin or the possibility of a minting error, this nickel could be a treasure trove waiting to be discovered. Top 3 Rare Coin. We're diving into a piece of US history that might not seem like much at first, but could be worth a lot more than you'd expect. We're talking about the United States Liberty 5-cent coin from 1972. You might have seen this coin floating around in your change, but did you know it could be worth a small fortune? Stick around, because in this video, we're going to explore the value of this coin and just why it's worth your attention. Let's set the stage for 1972. The early 70s were a time of political, social, and economic change in the United States. The nation was still feeling the effects of the 1960s, a decade filled with turbulence, cultural shifts, and social movements. The 1970s marked a period of continued growth in the economy, but also the beginning of new challenges, such as inflation and the rise of global competition. For coin collectors, 1972 is a notable year because it was during this time that the U.S. Mint struck several interesting variations of its coins, including the Liberty 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. This coin features the iconic image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. As the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, Jefferson is an enduring symbol of the country's founding principles of liberty and democracy. The design on the obverse, created by artist Felix Schlag, has been used on the Jefferson nickel since it was first introduced in 1938. On the 1972 version, Jefferson's portrait is surrounded by the inscriptions, Liberty and, In God We Trust, along with the mint year, 1972. On the reverse side of the coin, we find a depiction of Jefferson's Virginia home, Monticello. The Monticello design, also created by Felix Schlag, has been a staple of the Jefferson nickel series for decades. It represents Jefferson's legacy as a statesman, philosopher, and visionary. The reverse also includes the words E pluribus unum and 5 cents, denoting the denomination of the coin. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1972 Liberty 5-cent coin so special? After all, it's a coin that was produced in large numbers, and at first glance, it may seem just like any other nickel. However, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Like all coins, its value is determined by factors like rarity, condition, and demand from collectors. In fact, some 1972 Liberty 5-cent coins have become incredibly valuable over time, especially those in mint condition or with unique characteristics. Let's talk about the condition of the coin first. Coins that have been well preserved, free from wear and tear, scratches, and discoloration, are always in demand. Most of the 1972 nickels were circulated, which means they've seen years of use and have experienced some level of wear. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is a rare occurrence and can significantly increase the value of the coin. In fact, a 1972 nickel in excellent condition can command a higher price than you might expect, simply because it's so difficult to find a specimen in perfect shape, but there's more to this coin than just its condition. Certain rare variations and minting errors can add even more value to a 1972 Liberty 5-cent coin. Minting errors are a collector's dream because they make a coin unique. These can include things like double strikes, misalignments, or other imperfections that occurred during the production process. These errors are what make certain coins stand out from the rest, and when you find one of these anomalies, you've found something truly special. For example, some 1972 Liberty 5-cent coins were struck with the wrong type of metal, or there may have been inconsistencies in the design. These rare variations can be incredibly valuable to the right collector, as they're seen as one-of-a-kind pieces. A coin with such a minting error can fetch a much higher price than a standard issue, which is why it's so important for collectors to keep an eye out for those hidden gems. So, how much can a 1972 Liberty 5-cent coin actually be worth? Well, as we've discussed, the value of the coin depends on its condition and whether it has any rare features or minting errors. While most 1972 nickels are worth just a few cents, certain coins in uncirculated condition or with unique characteristics can fetch a remarkable price on the market. In fact, if you're lucky enough to have a 1972 Liberty 5-cent coin that is in near-perfect condition or contains a rare minting error, you could see its value soar to an impressive $90,000. Yes, you heard that right, $90,000 for a single 1972 Liberty 5-cent coin. That's an incredible amount of money for a nickel that was once worth just 5 cents. It's a reminder of how much the world of coin collecting can surprise us, and how something as small as a 5-cent coin can hold such tremendous value. So, if you've got any old 1972 nickels hanging around in your collection or your change jar, it might be worth taking a closer look. You could be holding on to a rare treasure without even realizing it. To wrap things up, the 1972 Liberty 5-cent coin is a perfect example of how seemingly ordinary coins can become extraordinarily valuable over time. Whether it's the coin's condition, a rare minting error, or simply its place in history, this nickel has a lot to offer collectors. So, if you're a fan of numismatics or just happen to have a collection of coins from the 1970s, be sure to check your 1972 nickels carefully. You could be sitting on a fortune. Top 4 valuable coin. We're going to talk about a classic American coin that has some interesting history and a surprising value, the United States Liberty 5-cent coin from 1974. This nickel might seem like just another ordinary coin, but as we dig deeper, you'll see why it could be worth far more than you think. Let's take a moment to set the scene for the year 1974. The United States was in the midst of some major changes. The economy was struggling with inflation, and the country was facing the fallout from the Watergate scandal. The social and cultural landscape was shifting, with the 70s being a decade of exploration and change. But amidst all this, the U.S. Mint was still busy producing coins for everyday transactions, including the famous Jefferson nickel, which has been in circulation since 1938. The 1974 Liberty 5-cent coin is part of the Jefferson nickel series, and it carries with it the legacy of one of America's most important presidents, Thomas Jefferson. The obverse of the coin showcases Jefferson's portrait, created by artist Felix Schlag. This iconic image has graced the nickel for decades and represents the enduring principles of liberty and democracy that Jefferson himself championed. Surrounding the portrait are the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and, of course, the year, 1974, indicating when this particular coin was minted. On the reverse side of the 1974 nickel, you'll find a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. The Monticello design is also the work of Felix Schlag and has been featured on the reverse of the Jefferson nickel since the coin's inception. The design represents Jefferson's architectural genius and his legacy as a statesman, philosopher, and visionary. It also includes the words "E pluribus unum," which means, out of many, one, a reminder of the unity that the United States was built upon, and the denomination, 5 cents. At first glance, the 1974 Liberty 5-cent coin may not seem particularly noteworthy, but over the years, it has become a sought-after piece for coin collectors. The true value of this coin, like any other, is determined by its condition, rarity, and unique features. Most of the 1974 nickels that were struck have been through the daily grind of circulation, and they show signs of wear and tear. But as with any coin, the key to a higher value lies in finding one that has been well preserved and remains in excellent condition. Coin collectors place great value on coins that are in uncirculated or near mint condition. A well-preserved 1974 nickel with minimal wear, no scratches, and sharp details can be a rare find, and that rarity makes it significantly more valuable. The condition of the coin is one of the most important factors when determining its worth, so if you happen to come across a 1974 nickel that has been carefully stored and is in pristine condition, you could be looking at a valuable piece, but that's not all. In addition to finding a coin in excellent condition, certain varieties and minting errors can also add to the value of the 1974 Liberty 5-cent coin. Minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in a coin that is different from the rest. These errors could include misprints, double strikes, or even coins that were struck with the wrong type of metal. These error coins are incredibly popular among collectors because they are unique and stand out from the standard issue coins. If you happen to find a 1974 nickel with one of these rare minting errors, you could have a coin that's worth even more. Now, you're probably wondering, just how much could a 1974 Liberty 5-cent coin be worth? While most of the 1974 nickels are worth only their face value, there are certain specimens that can fetch an impressive price. If you happen to have a well-preserved 1974 nickel, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth as much as $69,000. That's right, $69,000 for a single nickel. Imagine finding a coin in your change that's worth that much. Pretty incredible, right? So, if you have any old coins lying around, especially 1974 nickels, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know, you could be sitting on a hidden gem that's worth far more than you expect. Whether it's in perfect condition or contains a rare minting error, the 1974 Liberty 5-cent coin has proven to be a valuable find for collectors. To wrap things up, the 1974 Liberty 5-cent coin may seem like just another nickel, but it holds great potential for those who are lucky enough to find one in excellent condition or with a rare minting error. The key takeaway here is to always keep an eye out for coins that might be worth more than their face value. Who knows, your next coin might just be a small fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 5 Specialty Coin. We're talking about a coin that combines a unique piece of American history with the potential for big money, the United States Liberty 5-cent coin from 2004, specifically the 1803 variation. If you've ever wondered whether your change could hold something special, then keep watching because you might just have a coin worth a small fortune. Let's set the scene for the 2004 Liberty 5-cent coin. The year 2004 was one of significant historical reflection in the United States. While the nation was dealing with modern-day challenges, coin collectors were still focusing on the designs and issues that captured the country's rich history. Enter the 2004 5-cent coin, part of the Jefferson nickel series, which had been in production since 1938. But this particular issue is more than just a regular nickel, it's a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike for its intriguing connection to the year 1803. Now, let's break down the features of the 2004 Liberty 5-cent coin. On the obverse, we see the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. This design, created by artist Felix Schlag, has graced the coin since 1938 and remains a classic image of Jefferson. It's no surprise that his face has been used on this coin for decades, as Jefferson represents the founding ideals of the nation: liberty, democracy, and freedom. The image is surrounded by the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and, of course, the year, 2004, indicating when this particular coin was minted. What makes this coin particularly intriguing is the reverse side, where we see a depiction of Jefferson's Virginia home, Monticello. Monticello has appeared on the reverse of the Jefferson nickel for years, symbolizing Jefferson's contributions as a statesman and his architectural genius. But the year 2004 is significant because it marked the 200th anniversary of the Louisiana Purchase. In honor of this historic event, the U.S. Mint began issuing a series of nickels with a special reverse design, meant to celebrate the United States' westward expansion and the acquisition of the Louisiana Territory from France. However, there's an interesting twist here. This particular coin is the 1803 variant, a part of this commemorative set. The 1803 design marks a pivotal moment in U.S. history, and it's this connection to a key historical event that makes this coin truly stand out. The 1803 variation of the 2004 nickel was part of the special coin set celebrating the Louisiana Purchase, and while many of these coins were produced, it's the ones in pristine, uncirculated condition that are most sought after by collectors. As is the case with many coins, the rarity and condition of the coin play a huge role in its value. While most 2004 nickels were heavily circulated and show signs of wear, finding one that is free from damage, scratches, or discoloration can dramatically increase its worth. Collectors love coins that have been well preserved, and an uncirculated 2004 Liberty 5-cent coin with the 1803 design is a prized possession. Coins that have been stored in ideal conditions, away from circulation, are rare finds. The better the condition, the higher the price, especially when the coin represents a unique design with historical significance. Another key factor that drives the value of this coin is the limited number of error coins that exist. Minting errors are a huge draw for collectors, as they create one-of-a-kind pieces. Some of the 2004 Liberty 5-cent coins, particularly those with the 1803 design, were struck with minor or major minting errors. These could include anything from double strikes to design misalignments or even unusual discoloration. While these errors may seem like imperfections, they're actually highly coveted by coin collectors who see them as rare, valuable treasures. If you're lucky enough to find a 2004 Liberty 5-cent coin with an error, it could be worth significantly more than the regular issue. So, how much can a 2004 Liberty 5-cent coin with the 1803 design actually be worth? The value can vary depending on its condition, rarity, and whether it has any minting errors. But, if you have an uncirculated 2004 nickel with the 1803 design, it could fetch a staggering $200,000. Yes, $200,000 for a coin that was once only worth 5 cents. That's the power of rare coins. What may seem like pocket change can, in the right condition, become a valuable collector's item. If you have any 2004 nickels or coins from this era, it's definitely worth taking a second look at them. If you find one in pristine condition or with a rare error, you might have discovered a hidden treasure that could change your financial future. In conclusion, the United States Liberty 5-cent coin from 2004, especially with the 1803 design, is a coin with historical significance and a surprising potential for high value. Whether it's due to its excellent condition, its connection to the Louisiana Purchase, or a rare minting error, this coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a valuable collector's item. So, if you're ever going through your collection or finding coins in your change, make sure to check your 2004 nickels. You could be holding a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Top 6 Last coin. We're going to take a closer look at the United States Liberty 5-cent coin from 1984, and you'll be amazed at the potential value this coin holds. Stick around until the end because you won't believe how much a well-preserved 1984 5-cent coin could be worth today. Let's first set the stage for 1984. It was an exciting year in the United States. The economy was strong, and Ronald Reagan was re-elected for a second term as president. The country was in a period of optimism, and people were looking ahead to the future. But while many Americans were focused on pop culture, politics, and technology, the U.S. Mint was still hard at work, producing the coins we all use every day, including the famous Liberty 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been around for decades, with its distinctive design of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, created by artist Felix Schlag. On the reverse, we see Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, which has been featured on the nickel since the coin's introduction in 1938. The 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin is part of this ongoing series, and while it may seem like just another typical nickel, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Coins from this era, including the 1984 issue, are sought after by collectors because of their connection to American history and the fact that some of these coins, if they're in the right condition, are surprisingly valuable. Now, let's dive into the specific features of the 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin. On the obverse, you'll see the familiar image of Thomas Jefferson. His face is etched in detail, representing the ideals of liberty, democracy, and the pursuit of happiness. Surrounding Jefferson's portrait are the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and of course, the year, 1984. The reverse side, as always, shows a representation of Monticello, a symbol of Jefferson's legacy as a statesman and visionary. The words, "E pluribus unum," are also featured, reminding us of the nation's unity in diversity. While the design itself is iconic and timeless, what makes the 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin particularly interesting to collectors is its rarity and the condition of the coin. Coins that were heavily circulated in the 1980s have taken a beating over the years. The wear and tear from spending time in pockets, purses, or vending machines has taken its toll, making it rare to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition. However, this is exactly what collectors are after: coins that have been carefully stored, preserved, and kept in excellent shape. The value of a 1984 nickel largely depends on the condition it's in. A well-preserved coin, free of scratches, discoloration, or damage, can be worth far more than its face value of 5 cents. In fact, these coins are prized by collectors, and the more well-preserved the coin, the higher the price it can command. If you happen to stumble upon a 1984 5-cent coin that looks like it was just minted yesterday, you might have a valuable piece in your hands, but it's not just the overall condition that can make a coin valuable. In the world of coin collecting, minting errors are highly sought after. These errors occur during the production process and result in a coin that is different from the standard issue. Minting errors can take many forms, such as double strikes, misaligned designs, or unusual markings. A 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin with a rare minting error can be a true gem for collectors, as these types of coins are one of a kind. The more unusual the error, the more desirable and valuable the coin becomes. So, what exactly could a 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin be worth? Well, most of the coins from this year are worth no more than their face value of 5 cents, especially those that are heavily worn. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in near-perfect condition or one that features a rare minting error, you could be looking at a price tag that will surprise you. In fact, an uncirculated 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin or one with a unique minting error could be worth an impressive $110,000. Yes, $110,000 for a coin that originally started out as just 5 cents. Imagine that. A coin worth just a few cents at face value could, in the right circumstances, be worth a fortune. It's truly remarkable how the value of a coin can change over time, especially when it's been carefully preserved or features a unique characteristic that sets it apart from the rest. If you have any old coins, especially nickels from the 1980s, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Whether you're just starting your collection or you've been collecting for years, keep an eye out for those rare, well-preserved pieces. You might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin is more than just a relic of the 1980s. It's a piece of American history, and when found in excellent condition or with a rare minting error, it can be worth far more than its face value. So, the next time you come across a 1984 nickel, take a moment to inspect it carefully. You might just have a coin worth a lot more than 5 cents. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed learning about the 1984 Liberty 5-cent coin, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. Happy collecting, and remember, sometimes the coins you least expect are the ones that hold the most value.